For 10 years, my best friend talked me out of every relationship. Last night, I found out why. My best friend Carly and I met in middle school. She transferred in 7th grade and didn't know anyone, so I invited her to sit with me at lunch. From that day forward, we were inseparable. She was there for me through my parents' divorce, through my anxiety diagnosis, through every bad grade and every rejection letter. I trusted her more than anyone in my life. Throughout high school and college, I dated a few guys and none of them ever worked out. Looking back, I realized Carly always had something negative to say about every single one of them. My first boyfriend in sophomore year, she said, was too clingy and would hold me back. I broke up with him a month later. My college boyfriend, she said, was too focused on his career and would never prioritize me. I ended things after 6 months. Every guy I brought around, she would find a flaw and convince me I deserved better. I always thought she was just looking out for me. After college, I focused on my career and stayed single for a few years. Then 8 months ago, I met someone at a work conference. His name was Devin, and he was different from anyone I had ever dated. He was kind and attentive and made me feel like the only person in the room when we talked. We started dating and things moved fast. He met my family after 2 months and they loved him. I waited longer to introduce him to Carly because I knew she would find something wrong with him. When they finally met, she was polite but quiet. Afterward, she told me he seemed nice, but something felt off about him. She said she couldn't explain it, but her gut told her he wasn't the one. I ignored her for the first time ever. 3 months ago, Devin proposed and I said yes. Carly didn't congratulate me. She just asked if I was sure. I told her I had never been more sure of anything. She went quiet after that and we barely talked for weeks. Last night was my bachelorette party. Carly organized the whole thing, which surprised me since she had been so distant. We went to dinner and then back to my apartment with a few other friends. Everyone was drinking and having fun. Around midnight, most of the girls left and it was just me and Carly on the couch. She was drunk and started crying. I asked her what was wrong and she said she needed to tell me something she had been holding in for 10 years. I thought maybe she was sick or something bad had happened. I held her hand and told her she could tell me anything. She looked at me and said she had been in love with me since high school. I didn't understand what she meant at first. She kept talking. She said every guy I ever dated she sabotaged on purpose because she couldn't stand watching me be with someone else. She said she thought if she kept me single long enough, I would eventually realize I had feelings for her too. She said Devin was the first one she couldn't talk me out of and it was killing her. I sat there frozen. 10 years of failed relationships flashed through my mind. Guys I genuinely liked that I let go, because my best friend convinced me they weren't good enough. She asked me if I had ever thought about her that way. I told her no. I told her I loved her, but only as a friend. She started sobbing harder and said she knew that, but she couldn't watch me marry him. She said if I went through with the wedding, she couldn't be in my life anymore. I asked her if she was giving me an ultimatum between her and my fiancé. She said yes. I told her to leave. She begged me to think about it, but I walked to the door and opened it. She left without another word.